everyone, it's Kim here from the Empty-Bobbin in Port Dennis and Dongra, and we're here with another video tutorial. We're going to be making our beautiful Bargello table runner today. Now this is a pattern by Jordan Fabrics and it's available free download from their website as well. So I'd like to introduce you to my beautiful assistant Yvonne. Hi Yvonne. Hi. Yvonne's going to run us through the tips and tricks for making this Bargello, and this is the easiest Bargello that you'll make. If you can master this one, you can do some of the trickier ones as well. So we've got a few kits. These are already pre-cut, ready to go, and there's enough there to make your Bargello table runner. So Yvonne, do you want to step us through the process of our
Absolutely.
kit?
First up, you pick out your colours. So you're going to make a, what do we call that, Kim?
Just a colour swatch.
A colour swatch. So we're going from darkest, and we head down to the light, just so that you can follow your colours. Now this pattern, unlike any other Bargello, is all cut on 2.5 inch strips. So every piece in there is at a 2.5 inch strip. Then we're going to sew the stratas together, following your swatch with your dark. So
and we make 2 of these.
Yes,
Yep.
so there's enough there to make you 2 stratas. So that is 1 strata, and you iron all your seams one way. On the first strata, on the second strata, you will push that up there and have it going the opposite, only so that your seams will butt nice and neat. So then we have our 2 stratas, and you'll understand about the ironing even though we're doing the stratas separately in a moment. Now when you've done your strata, you're going to flip it over and you are going to sew along there. I like to get the middle lined up and then head out that way. Then you don't get any distortion, and you will end up with a loop,
Tube.
or a tube.
Yeah.
So then we have that sewn together, and then we're going to start cutting. Now on your pattern you will see it's marked 2.5 inch, 2.5, 2, 1.5, 1.5, and your center is 1. So I have created some here just so you know what's going on. So when you cut the 2.5 inch strip, right, now we know that the dark one is your first. So we're going to unpick, and I have got one here, Kim. Yes. So we're going to unpick on here. Have you got a pick? No, that's okay. So there is your first one, from your dark down to your light. Then your second one on your pattern says another 2.5 inch strip. So what you're going to do is, on your tube you have it sewn like that. So to get it to be staggering, you're going to go one above, thank you, one above your dark. And you can see it starting to come into place now. So we're having this coming down here. Your second one is a 2 inch strip. So you cut your 2 inch strip, open your loop or your tube, and this is the one that we did before. So now we're going to come here and unpick there. So it's just staggering it down. Oop, 1 minute.
You went this side.
We went this side because I'm doing, yes, exactly right. Thank you, Kim. No, we're not going. Right.
I think this one should go this way because that's your dark one here.
I'm trying to do it for the video so that the people know.
Upside down, Miss Jane?
Yes, upside down, Miss Jane. Here we go.
We can swap it around for you to see afterwards.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So then, and I made a boo-boo. No, we didn't. Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
No.
So it's really important that you look at your colour swatch so you know where you are. And then if you follow along here, sometimes what I've found is easiest is if you number each of these. So you number that one and so on and so forth. So you number each of your fabrics so that you know on your block which one's which. So you can see that here on this strip, the dark is your number 1. And then here, the dark moves down to the number 2 position, then the number 3 position, and so on and so forth until you get to your center strip, which is your 1/2 inch.
Yep.
And that one will go, it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle.
It is. And as you can see, I get confused.
Around the other way.
No, that way. No, that way. You can see how confusing it can be. There we go.
And you'll notice once you start laying them out that it starts to form this V shape. So you can see where they've been sewn, it starts to form a V shape and then it comes back up the other way. That's better.
There we go.
Right? Yeah. So you can see it forms that V shape there, which is when you look on the table runner. So if we hold that up the same way on the table runner. So there's your 1 inch strip down the center here. That forms your V. And then in the pattern, it does say to add an extra strip. So there's an extra strip that you cut that goes on either side of the block. And then you can take lots and lots of blocks, pop them all together and create a beautiful quilt. So this is one that Yvonne's done before. She's made lots of different table runners and sewed them all together into a quilt. So you can make it as big or as small as you like.
With a quilt, all I've done is these blocks.
So you didn't do the strips in the middle?
I haven't done the strips in the middle, and then you would do 2 blocks the same, and then you would have flip it and have that, which will create that point, because you've got 1 point here, which is there, and then you have another one up this way. And that's all it is just flipping and playing, and everything should come together, and then somehow it creates this,
a secondary pattern.
a secondary pattern. And yeah, you can play, you can do what you like, and it does become confusing. I love doing Bargellos, but you just sit there and play like I had to then, and Kim came in and helped me. Thank you.
That's all right. So the kits that we have available done up will make 1 complete table runner. So that's using your 2.5 inch strips that you've created. You sew those into your strata and it will give you 4 blocks to create for a particular table runner. You can then put that together and quilt it how you like and then pop your binding on, or you can use quilted calico, put it over the top, turn it in and then top stitch around. So that's our Bargello table runner. So pop onto the website, have a look at some of the kits we've got available, and we'll see you next time.